Welcome back to Life with Us TV. It's your girl, Lynette.
And it's your boy, Stanley.
All right, in today's video, the title is what it is. Don't go broke trying to cruise. Listen, I know that these cruise companies are dropping cruises back to back, private islands, exclusive islands, and you just want to go on
and
each
cruise
and
ships.
every one of them.
Yeah.
Guess what? Can we get your permission to have a conversation?
Yeah.
Huh? I think I heard you say yes. Let's get into this conversation. All right. The way that this conversation started was a thought process that I had yesterday while sitting in front of the computer, dealing with our audience on our Life With Us TV Facebook page. And listen, if you're not over there, come on over to Life With Us TV on Facebook.
Link in the description.
It's a good time over there. But it's also how we gain a lot of inspiration for our next videos or some of the think pieces that we need to speak about.
Right.
And because I'm empathic, I had this heaviness on me yesterday to speak some truths about what I am seeing and some of the things that I feel that we have the responsibility to always bring balance to when it comes to our channel audience.
Yes.
So, what we gonna talk about?
Overextending yourself on your cruise vacations. So have you ever booked a trip and you thought it was a good deal, but you knew it wasn't the right time.
Right.
Because you know that I don't know if I can be able to pay for this cruise before the final payment date. So that's who we want to talk to, you guys. And we know it's real tempting now when you look out and you see
everybody's dropping.
Everybody's Royal dropping new ships.
NCL.
NCL.
MSC. Carnival's opening up their exclusive island.
Yeah.
Like the list goes on and on. Like we can go on for forever. This is the business we're in. We know this business.
Right. So the thing about us, we don't want you to get caught up in the FOMO. FOMO can get you fear of missing out. We'd rather for you to miss out temporarily, because here's the thing.
Yeah.
All the new ships that are coming out, they ain't going nowhere.
They're not going anywhere.
You know, the ones that coming out in 2025.
They'll be out in 27.
Yeah, 25, 6, 7, when they come out, they still going to be there. Hey, just like you can still buy the Jordan 1s to this day. They cost a little bit more, but if you couldn't buy them when they first came out,
you still have an opportunity.
Yeah, they a little bit more higher than it would. But you get the point I'm making is that don't feel like because it's brand new that you have to be on it as soon as it come out, because that's when it's at its most expensive.
Yeah, and we talked about how FOMO can turn around and F around and find out.
Yeah.
So you're afraid to miss out because you see people like ourselves, the different influencers, the different content creators on social media. We're always posting. We're always behind the camera. We're always producing new content.
Yes.
But the average person, and I'm not saying that we're not average. We are definitely average people with a different job.
Yes.
You have to understand that travel is our business.
Right.
So it may look like we're always on vacation, but we're always on business.
Yes.
Just like it feels like you're always at your job.
Right.
It's because you're kind of always at your job. We're always in the mode of travel and traveling because traveling is ultimately our job.
Right.
And I'm not saying that we are in a better position than most people, but for content creators, people that have businesses behind the camera, when you book a cruise, I'm getting all tongue-tied because I'm passionate about this.
Yes.
When you book a cruise, this is how the exchange works. You dig in your bank account.
Yep.
You give it to the cruise line.
Yep.
That's it. When we dig into our pocket, we give it to the cruise line. We post content.
Yes.
Content gives us money, some, maybe all of the money right back. We have products in our videos. We get a kickback from the products in our videos. People see us on the videos. Hey, Lynette booked me on a cruise. I get commission from booking people on a cruise.
Yes.
So the exchange for people like us on this side of the camera goes back and forth several times.
Yes.
Multiple streams of income comes from each and every trip that we go on. The average person, it's one and done.
Right.
So what we're saying is, don't feel like you have to do what you see the content creators do, because there's truth behind what we say is don't fall for the hype.
Right.
This is a job. This is a business for most of us. And there is an exchange that has to be monetary. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But do not think for a second that we, the average YouTuber, the average content creator, is doing this and going trip broke.
Right. No.
Because a lot of people think that, oh, this is what I have to do. No.
Yeah. And we know, like, from that, you guys get very inspired.
Yes.
A lot of you guys saying in the comments that I live vicariously through you. You got to understand, as us, Queen already explained, that we get high off our own supply.
Right.
So it's just, it's a steady exchange. So for you, you got to understand that we plan. It's we don't just say that I'm just gonna jump on the Star of the Seas. I'm gonna jump on the Legend. I'm gonna jump on the new Aqua ship that's coming out.
It has to make sense.
It has to make sense. So we are very calculated. So we done already pre-planned, and which we're gonna tell you a video to watch at the end of this conversation that you can check out, where we talk about how we afford to travel the way that we are. But we don't want you guys to fall for the hype. And a perfect way of falling for the hype is the uplift payments.
Yes.
So now,
or flex pay.
Yeah, where you can actually put all these cruises on credit. And I know some of you guys have been in position where the cruise is over and you still making payments to uplift or whatever it is, flex pay, whoever it is now, and it sucks, man.
It does, because now the hype is done.
Right.
Like the fun that you were anticipating having while making the payments.
Yeah.
That's done.
Yeah.
Like you've done the vacation and you're still paying on the freaking thing.
Yeah.
It's almost like when you buy a new car and the first few payments you like, this is my baby.
Yeah.
You know, I don't name the car and everything. Yeah. I'm over at Carpool every Friday getting the joker clean and detailed. And then after about that 6-month time, it's just another payment that you're making on a car that does not give you the same zing that you had before.
Right.
So yeah, that's the conversation that we definitely wanted to have, because as much as we are here to inspire you to reach for those cruises or trips that you want to go on and show you the best way to get there, and teaching and educating you on how to get it done and get it done with minimal mistakes, we also share in the responsibility of making sure that you're booking responsibly.
Yes.
That we are guiding you to say, hey, maybe this is not the time to do so. We are in a unique economic status right now. And there's a lot of things to consider. So do with that what you will, but we're also very mindful that us having this kind of conversation with you affects us as well.
Right.
We are in the business of taking your money to book travel.
Right.
But we also
don't want you to hurt yourself doing it.
Of people first.
Yes.
And we believe that God's going to always take care of people that take care of other people.
Yes.
So just because we are doing this video and telling you all, hey, you may want to pump the brakes. And I'm not saying don't go on your annual vacations. I'm not saying do not do your girls trip, your guys trip, your family trip or whatnot. Yeah. But go into your year with a plan of what you want to do and stick to that plan. And if so happens you go to the casino and get a little money and you want to do something a little extra, do it then.
Do it. But don't overextend yourself, though.
But do not overextend yourself getting hype off of these videos that we produce and other content creators are producing.
Right.
Because we know, I am a person, I live in the content creator space. I live watching other people's videos and content creation.
Right.
And I get hyped just like everybody else.
And want to go.
Or it ain't even trips sometimes. It's products. I'm a TikTok girl.
Yes.
Like,
So we don't want you guys to be travel broke.
Not at all.
That you get back home from your trips, you done took 3, 4, 5 trips this year, and you got $0, like your friends you say back, you got $0 in your bank account. You trying to figure out how you gonna pay your bills, and most of all, trying to figure out how you gonna take your next trip because you overextended yourself too much. So we want you to be inspired by the way that we travel, but we don't want you to be inspired and motivated to the point where you hurt yourself. We rather for you not to go. We've had a conversation with some people who have booked travel with us and tell them, like, if you can't afford it,
cancel
cancel it. Get if you ain't in the penalty period, get your money back. And when you can, come on back and book.
Hey, hold on. I'm joking, but I'm being for real. This is not an invitation for people that's booked on our group trips to call me and email me and be like, "Hey, Lynette, I want to cancel." First of all, you too far in anyway. But for real.
Yeah.
In all honesty, if it's something that you feel like you just can't do, you have to do what's best for you.
Right. And no care what nobody else say, think, or see. This your money.
This is your money. This is your future you have to think about.
Yeah, so I'm glad you brought that up. So yeah, Lynette said it jokingly, but yeah, if you want one of our group trips and you know that you can't afford it, don't come and turn up with us and go back home stressed out. That ain't gonna work. Nah, don't do that. Nah, we don't even want you to do that.
Because we don't do that.
Right. So
we do not do that.
No, we do not do that. Like yeah.
And case in point, last year we had no intentions of going on Icon of the Seas.
Right.
Y'all heard us say this a million times. Y'all going on Icon of the Seas? You going on the inaugural? No.
Yeah, we said we won't go pay that money.
The ship will be there when it be there because it was not in our previous year's plan to go on Icon because we plan our stuff a year in advance.
Right.
And then there are some outliers that we will plug in if the time and the deal is right. We just happened to be plugged into the right people that had the right deal that was like, let me extend an olive branch to you.
Yeah.
And that's how we were able to go on the Icon. When things like that happen, yes, if it's in the boop transaction, doesn't hurt, you can do that.
Do it.
But if that thing hurts and you have to think about it, you just have to bow out and back off. And that's everything in life.
Yes.
That new car may not be what you need to do. I know income tax season is coming for y'all to get income tax money back.
Yeah. We got some good one breaking that one up. The income tax.
You don't need another TV.
No.
You don't need another car with 100,000 miles on it.
No.
That Impala could stay there. What is up with the Crown Vics and Impalas? Anyway. We gonna go into, we are in month 2 of this year.
Yeah.
And we want to continue the rest of these months being as strategic and as responsible as we can be.
Amen.
Yeah.
All right, so down in the comments, we definitely want you guys to weigh in on this.
Yes.
Whether you provide some wisdom to other people that's trying to travel and knowing that, hey, you ain't there yet. Because at the end of the day, travel is not necessary. Travel is not a need. Travel is a luxury.
It is.
But we turn the need of a what would we say a need, a luxury once enjoyed is now a need. So that's what travel has become for us.
Yes.
Is we said we need it, but hey, all we need is water, housing, food, and connection. Those are our four basic human needs that all of us need.
What if the connection comes on a cruise or a travel?
That's why we love the cruise. But you don't need the cruise to go and connect with people, because you can connect with people right in your hometown for a fraction of
the cost.
Of the cost.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, like at the beginning of our travel, we used to travel to escape a life that we hated.
True.
So we could not wait to use that week or two of PTO to get away from that job.
Yes. Yes.
So we urge you to build a life that you love and build a travel life that you love. So
that's sustainable.
That's sustainable, and that when you come back, you excited to come back to the life you built, and you excited for the next travel, that you not stressed out on your job. Be like, you get returned back to work on Monday,
stressed.
And you can't wait till your next trip next year. I remember them days, and it's stressful. I'm like, I got 11, 12 more months till I can get out of here again. So we say you can do it. If you plan it right, you can do it within 3 to 5 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we did it in the pandemic.
Yeah. At one of the worst times in history, economic times was bad. Oh, we thrived.
Yeah.
We thrived.
in that we say, don't try to keep up with the Joneses. And
No.
we are not the Joneses. That's not my last name.
No.
But you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Don't try to keep up with other people or other trends.
Right.
Or the trends of these cruise lines. Because like we said, these cruise lines are out here to make money. Heck, I'm out here to make money. But at the end of the day, I want to sleep well at night.
Right. I gotta
These
sleep.
major corporations, they don't care. They're going to sleep well at night. But Lynette, Stanley, Life with Us TV, Code Fund Travel, we want to lay down every night knowing that once our voice
right by
leaves our mouths,
Yes.
we are being responsible with the audience that God has entrusted us with.
Yes.
With that said, we know some of y'all still gonna go on y'all travels.
Yeah, you gonna do what you want.
I encourage y'all
Right.
to do that as well. I will implore you that if that's what you're going to do, think about booking your travel with a travel agent like myself, somebody that's really going to care about you. And I have turned some people away, be like, this is not the time
for
to
you.
do.
Yeah.
And because I'm a listener.
Right.
So if you talk too much, I already know where you stand. So give me the opportunity to continue this journey with you,
Yes.
to get you on an amazing vacation, if that's what you want to do or will be doing.
Yes, indeed. And if you have enjoyed this conversation, you want to check out the video on the screen where we tell you how we're able to afford to travel multiple times a year. And we're going to catch you in the next video. Peace.